Alright, so I'm going to brighten it up a little bit. Not a lot, just a little. Oh, let's see, VATSIM. Did I forget VATSIM? Just in case. Connect, flight plan, MYNN, KP. Why does it do that? KPBI. And alternate is almost certainly KMCO, right? No, KMIA, okay. KMIA. And departure time is going to be 01. And time en route is 41 minutes. Count less. Uh, 2 hours of fuel on board. More than that, really. And we're going up to 260. There's the flight plan. There it is. ZQA BR54V ISAAC Mahi 2, and that should do it. Alright, so all flight plans. So it's a short flight. I might do 2 flights because, you know, I keep trying to talk myself into doing 2 flights. It just depends on circumstances. This is a short flight from Nassau up to Palm Beach because I felt like it was a very citation-y thing to do. When I checked for flight, it said that this flight had been flown 681, this exact flight plan had been flown 681 times real world. So I was like, well, okay, all right, we'll do that. And right now, last time I checked, there wasn't any ATC down in this whole area. And then the entire, almost the entire eastern U.S. Has ATC. Almost, not quite. A little gap down around Memphis and another one up around Boston. So they were on earlier. They may come back. Who knows? And I'm a little surprised that there's nobody down in this part of the woods. You know, and I thought about going further out into the Caribbean. Maybe later this weekend. But I want to save a flight from Split. I flew into Split this morning, and if you want to see one screwed up visual approach, go watch that video. You know, I flew in there unaware. I did not do my homework. You know, a real pilot would have obviously done his homework, and I didn't. And I'd never heard anything about it being a unusual airport to land at. Boy, was I surprised. So tomorrow I'm going to do at least 1 flight over there, may do 2 in that area, I mean. And I'm going to fly one of the 2 visual approaches into Split. It's very unusual. Never done it. It's unusual. So that'll be tomorrow. So I may fly actually I was thinking about it. I may fly from Split over to, say, could go to Rome. Because here's the map. Let me bring this over here. Oh, no. God bless it. Well, Volanta does not give you very much space to move things around. So I flew from Thessaloniki right here up to Split. The whole flight was uneventful. I want to get to know more about this area here, and you know that, and this area here. So I could go to Toronto down here. That was one place I was thinking about going. Or I could go to Rome, which is a short flight right there. Or I could go to Florence, which would be right down here. I've been wanting Florence, waiting for it to go on sale. Has not. It's a very simple airport, and it's so super expensive. I'm like going, why? Why is this airport so expensive? Or I could fly into Bari too. And, or something else, but, it's just a short flight and then come back and fly that approach. But, you can see why. Well, and I don't know. If the wind favors runway 5, then it's just a boring landing. The wind was definitely favoring runway 23, and so I landed 23. Oh my God, I screwed it all up. God. The Albanian FAA was wanting to have a talk with me. God, it was bad. But yeah, we'll mess around up here a little bit, and then I'll head back south. May go down here, and then along here. I want to get down to Crete, and then might go over to Rhodes. Who knows? So yeah, I've already been there to here, up to here, over to here. Do some more flying, get to know this area. That's what I like to do, get to know things. So, got a lot to learn. Okay, so enough about that. Let's get this flight on the road. So I'm pretty much ready to go. Let's move. Just in case somebody shows up down here. There's more and more airports showing up, if you want to, buy airports in this area. There's more and more of the old standby airports showing up from being ported over. So I think recently Puerto Plata was ported over. So that's new. And still more to come. And some of them I bought a long time ago, and I don't think I'll ever buy them again. I'll buy, a couple of them. But I do like San Juan, Puerto Rico a lot. That's a really cool airport to fly into. And that's actually tempting to do, but that could come in on Sunday or something. Battery switches on, emergency light switches armed, standby flight display switch is obviously on. Fuel quantity is checked, avionics switch is dispatch. Parking brake is set. Wheel chocks are removed, cabin doors closed, passenger briefing complete. Seats, belts, pedals adjusted, secure, exterior lights. I should have my nav lights on when I turn these lights on, And put the seatbelt sign on. FMS is checked and set, climate control selector. Throttles idle, engine start button. Ooh. Yeah, if you've watched the last, I would say 10 minutes of that video, you'll see they have a mountain off of the end of runway 23, and it doesn't look like it's that big. I was flying in, I was looking at the situation, I was going, well, it's tall, but the mountain, see, there's a taller mountain to the right of it. I was thinking I was more concerned about that one coming into play. And then when I got over and started to make my turn, I was like, there's no way. And so I saw they've got 3 procedures into that runway. 2 IFR procedures are visual approaches, very strictly controlled. And then the third one was a VOR approach, which would also be very interesting. Scary too, a little bit. I've never heard that one mentioned as being one of those difficult airports to land at. And so there it is. And if you're landing 5, it's not. Taking off 5, well, I don't know. Probably everything turns out to the right, though, I'll say that. Engine run, stop, run, ITT. And there we go. ECAS is checked. Okay, external power. Electrical panel. Electrical power is disconnected. Voltage looks good. Avionics switch on. Climate control selectors on. Pack safety is on.
May I have your attention, please? At this time, please comply with the
logo light is on.
No smoking zones.
Trims are set. Flight controls. Speed brakes. Flaps. Set. Hydraulics are set. Avionics switches on. Climate control selectors. Norm passenger light safety button is on. Trims are checked and set. Flight controls are incorrect. Speed brakes are checked. Flaps are checked and set. Hydraulic pressure is good. Takeoff data is confirmed. Set. Avionics. Well, we will imagine a departure at 3,000 feet. Sometimes you get 3,000, sometimes you get higher. Let's see, we're taking off from runway 10, runway without a star, SID, and so runway heading is 098. Let's see, altimeter 3007. Oh, I have it set for Europe. Let's see, so escape 3007. Autopilot engaged, disengaged. Altimeters checked and set. Pressurizations verified. ECAS is checked. Aft divider doors. And the reason ECAS is checked is because if this is up, then ECAS is clear. If you don't fly this plane, you wouldn't know that. So we're ready for taxi. Clear left. Clear right. I'm at the fuel stand. I was wondering what this was over here when I selected this thing. Have to make a tight turn and hope I don't hit anything. But I wanted to park near where I was parking before. Alright, so we're gonna taxi out on hotel. So taxi out. Hotel 4 to hotel. Let's make sure we get the radio set. 122.8, either one. Nassau traffic citation, taxi runway 10 for departure, Nassau. So park and brake off, and lights, taxi light is on. That's one way to keep that fuel guy away from you. Love that turning radius. Mental note, don't use that spot again. I'll have to park on the other side. It would be nice if they would, you know, because there's GA parking right there, obviously, and it's not, you can't choose that spot. So let's see. So oops. And then we don't need the chart anymore. Ice protection is checked. Rudder bias is checked. Seats are upright. Flaps are checked and set. Speed brake is 0%. Trims are set. Crew briefing is this is a standard departure off of runway 10 with a left turn out to 3,000 feet. If I get any abnormal indication, I will abort, stop on the runway, notify ATC. Beyond 70 knots, I'll only stop for engine fire, engine failure, loss of control, or something that makes me think the airplane won't fly. Beyond V1, I'm committed for the flight. Plan A is ATC instructions. Plan B is runway heading to 3,000 feet. Recoveries back to Nassau. TCAS, TARA 2200. Certainly easier when you got two pilots, isn't it? Weather radar, traffic. M1. Go around button. Battery amps. Good. Ice protection system. We're ready to go. I wish the rain would stay on the runway. You know, when after it rains, it should stay wet for 20 minutes or so, right? That just disappear. Nassau traffic citation taken runway 10 for departure at Nassau. I'm going to go heading mode. I'm going to go lights, icing, flaps are set, transponder is set, switches are set. Heading, takeoff.
Approaching runway 14. Enter runway 14. 10,700 feet remaining.
10,700 feet of runway. Wrong answer. Wrong answer. Turn around. That was runway 14. I'm going to runway 10. Me screwing up. Me catching my mistake. Alright, so let's bring up the chart. I'm going over there, so I pick up the next taxiway and go over there. I could switch to runway 14 obviously, but I'm just gonna go to 10. That's why you check. My lights are still on, so citation crossing runway 14 at Nassau.
Enter runway 14, 8,500 feet remaining.
It's embarrassing. But so taxi light back on, strobes off. And pitot heat off too. And No, it's raining. I lived here for 6 weeks on Nassau. Every day around 9:45 or so, right around 9:45, 10 o'clock, it would rain for 15 minutes and then go away. Okay, so now lights, icing, flaps, transponder set, radar's on.
Enter runway 10.
Get rid of the chart.
100 feet remaining.
Nassau traffic citation taken runway 10 for departure. Nassau. This is where you definitely want to make that call because there could be somebody out there. On final. That's the right answer. Runway 10 on the paint. Rotate. Positive brake, gear up. E2 plus 20 flaps up. Yaw damper, IAS mode. Climb power. And I'm just going to do runway heading here for a bit because until I go up in the clouds because I want to see Nassau. Let's put the autopilot on so we can see Nassau.
Altitude.
No. There we go. And that's that heading. $26,000. Yes. Up. Let's do IAS 240. Climb power. nav. Let's do a direct to. See, it's a short flight, which means we've got to be on our toes. I've already picked the approach. There's no ATC. There we go. I don't know what it is about these clouds and why they give, to me at least, they give a sensation of slowness. X-Plane does the same thing. I've got the clouds at maximum, and if I even, if I turned them down, then that sensation of slowness would even be bigger. But it's just the close clouds. It's just the clouds that are close to you that do it. Something about it. Okay, so we're just about to. There, by the way, transition altitude is 180, I guess, so landing light off. I'm not going to shut the belts off because it's a short flight. And the star is pretty basic. Let's see, procedure, no, back, approach, ILS, 10 left, no, back, and Gullo, head to route. Okay. I always say I have to make make a mistake at least once. Trick is to catch it, right? Trick is to
Altitude.
catch it if you can and learn from it if you can. And to make the mistake small enough to where you live to do another one. Good rule for business too. Alright, so we're at altitude. I'm going to pull back to 92 because we're pretty low. See where that goes. And on the star, I believe the star MFD chart lower and select that. And Merlin 302 Venta 279. Expect radar vectors to final approach. So nothing really to do there. So chart, oops, chart, lower menu, and we're gonna intercept. See, I put Gullo, but we're gonna come in. So we'll drop off on the vectors at 3,000 feet. That's the weather there. Weather is 090 at 14, 10 statute miles scattered, 2,100 broken, 17,000. Temperatures 24, altimeter 3005. Right, so that takes care of that. Frequency is 111.9er. 111.9 L3, and your nav aid there is 115.7. Climb to 1,000 feet, then climbing left turn to 3,000 on heading 323 and outbound PBIVOR. PBIVOR is 115.7. 115.7. Okay, and frequencies, final approach course is 099, so chart and heading mode, PFD nav course 099. Alright, and then nav, and back to nav, and oh, let's see what else. Chart 099, CJ4, let's see, decision height is 216, FD. So there's that. Airport elevation is 20 feet. Touchdown zone is 16. MSA is 2,600. Okay. And display menu, next, missed approach. And there's that. Turn. Go back to legs. Got it all done. I flew down from, where was it? Sanford, Orlando, and flew down to the Bahamas. Was it yesterday? I did not get it done. I got behind, is what I did. I got it all done, but I got behind. At the point you get behind, you're playing a lot of catch up.
Just to confirm, Roger, the descent level 100. Dog 6502, descent level 100. Wind speed 220. 700, wind speed 220. Expected.
Yeah, Europe so far has been a challenge. It's, you know, most of the time I've been flying, I've been lucky enough to have ATC, especially on departure. And if I'd have had ATC on arrival, that's when I needed it today, was on arrival. The question is what I have noticed, that there is a very specific instrument approach visual to runway, was it 26 or 24? I don't remember. I mean, you roll out on, it's like an R&P approach, kind of like one of those curved R&P approaches that you see at Albuquerque. You roll out on a 1.5 mile final. It's like you're doing close traffic, is what it is.
Approach, good morning, quality. Return go, formation go, proceed. Good morning, quality 03 go. Continue flight level 110, accommodation information. Continue flight level 110, quality 03 go.
So I wonder if we ever have any hope of getting the citation longitude into some kind of flyable shape. I mean, my personal opinion is they've improved the free airplanes to the point that it's better than all of the premium airplanes. Especially like this one. This one was one of the free ones. But now with all the improvements, It should. I don't. Please don't make it a premium one because it comes with a curse.
Lotu niełatwo będzie. Lot 6502, flight heading 065. Heading 065, lot 650.
Two minutes. I've got somebody 4,600 feet under me.
With 150, flight heading.
Or is he over me?
Heading 145.
I don't know how to read this. It says minus 46. Does that mean I'm 4,600 feet below him?
With 150, descent on 030.
Must be a stealth airplane. I changed to this livery a week ago, I think it was. It's a nice livery. Boy, that's a sight up there.
Quality 083 Golf, turn right, RFC Alpha 564. Say again, 083 Golf. Quality 083 Golf, turn right, direct Whiskey Alpha 534. Right, Whiskey Alpha 534, by the way, 083 Golf.
I'm gonna do this. Let's see. So, am I in the descent? Not yet. Close. Let's get down into that, and then I want to go here. Sometimes I don't know if the juice is worth the squeeze, but I'm gonna do this. Okay, so since I'm self-vectoring, let's go to legs. Next, and Wilba, right? No. Okay, so chart, lower menu, get rid of that chart. I want to go to Wilba, yeah. So let's go Wilba. See, so it's 099, so I'm going to go Wilba 199 at 5. Get rid of the chart. There it is. And we're going to go, we're going to let me zoom in and go
approach lot 3910, Vital and descending flight level 150, approaching close to Echo.
Ocean 10 approach, point on share descent flight level 100, Foxtrot, 0 kilometers, south broken 1900.
There we go.
Okay, descending flight level 100, but C9010 check.
Foxtrot Bravo Golf, terminate East Alpha 533, East altitude 4000 feet, 1007.
Whiskey Alpha 5 feet at the Newport Tower, London.
Book 650, 2 tower for 360. Plus 360, the Bahamas. Book 3910, expect 80, check my speed 250, not solar.
250 not solar, plus C9010.
A lot of cool looking clouds. I hope X-Plane gets those kind of clouds.
We got the problem with the and we like to enter the holding when convenient for you the position and price down. 01540, roger. For now, turn left heading 040. Left heading 040 with 01540.
Start to check, Kilo setting, quantity 04.
First rotation of Kilo approach, clear direct Whiskey Alpha 537, descent flight level 100, Foxtrot ready.
537, 100, but 87 Kilo.
Wait, we go for these 220.
Gosh, it's a quarter. It's late.
Who's there 1540, turn left heading 360. Left heading 360. Who's there 1540, correct, when ready, proceed to Bahamas 240. Please, wait for Who's there 1540. 540, wait for the Bahamas. Bravo, Alpha, Sierra. Bahamas, direct, 01540. Box 7 Bravo Golf, contact director 129.380, dziękuję.
30 roading.
Poetry 083 Golf, contact director 129.380, drugiego.
12930, quality 0 Golf. Approach W85 Alpha descent level 170 Java with Echo.
Eagle 85 Alpha Joe, descent flight level 120 Foxtrot, visibility 10 kilometers, clouds broken 1900, 250 at 6, custom 11 West Plain.
Copy, descending flight level confirm 100, 85 Alpha.
85 Alpha, flight level 120.
120 descending with 85 Alpha.
There's Florida.
Sky Travel 7397, contact director 129, must be 80 over Diego. 12830, DK, elevator.
Make sure there's no ATC.
6502,
There's not.
240. Last 240, Lord, 650. Puja 181, from flight level 240, no speed of 60. Left hand 240 with 181.
Wow, that looks really good. See, that's what it's about. Every flight is different. Every flight is different. Temperature's 4.
Bahamas, 315 right. That is correct.
See, we should be getting bumps right now. Yeah, whatever. Whatever.
Up to 6502, contact the director 19, and this must be 80 degree. 108, increment, please. With the 1 Delta, go for 6 months. Back on to 1 Delta.
Should go someplace and just practice some instrument approaches.
3910, descend flight level 900. Descending flight level 900, 3910.
Palm Beach traffic citation. Descending on a left, on a right downwind to runway 10 left at Palm Beach for the ILS.
Less 10 degrees, later.
Wow. I love this. I love it.
Good morning, International, it's 04 close, identified, flight level 80. Come in ground level 80, Data Makila reduced speed to 28.
I think I want to go ahead and I'm going to put 2000 in.
3910, contact director 129, and this must be 0 degree. 129 at 380, look 3910, change.
A year ago I was flying into Atlanta in a major storm.
Before we have the problem with the flood.
And it felt like this.
Our approach speed will be slightly higher than usually, and for sure we are not able to vacate at Sierra 1 or 2, so we vacate at the end. We need 5 minutes to go through our procedure and we call you back. 1540, Roger, will report when for approach. Look 7740 and level 990.
Descent Delta 90774.
Witamy od airport 150 inbound in 474.
Need sunglasses.
3942 approach, descent flight level 110, weather information, Foxtrot. Descent level 110, Foxtrot, airport. 774, contact director 129, decimal 380.
129 at 3807740, clear.
I'll roll it on this and go heading mode.
Dzień dobry, Lufthansa zajmuje Sudet Pass 2000,
Heading mode.
Welcome from right under freedom of Juliet, Lufthansa freedom of Juliet, approach identified, climb marking 6000, finish 1000. Lufthansa zajmuje Juliet, climb 6000, finish 1000.
Alright. Speed brakes retracted, flaps on. Heading. Approach. And I want to swap nav mode.
Okay, 800 kilo, descent level 9 and
908. Runner 504, level 80.
Roger. Ukraine International 804, climb flight level 230.
Canadian 1230, 504.
Perfect. Now let's see if it captures. There it goes.
Altitude.
About 1 in 5 times it just blows it off.
Okay, 85 Alpha, descent level 100.
Descending to level 100, 85
Take-
Alpha.
Sneak it up on the glide slope. Gear down. Heading synced. Lights on. Speed brakes retracted. Gears down.
Just 519, dzień dobry, approach, descent flight level 120,
And let's
Okay, 120, about 5 minutes.
There's the runway way up there.
Rotate Romeo, kilo fly heading 145.
Heading 145, 810.
Wizard 81, 181,
Yeah.
181, contact radar 125,
It's
145.
captured the glide slope. Good.
Lot 8 kilo, contact director 129, decimal 306.
Direct Lieutenant.
International 804, turn left from 16 bar.
West 16 by the Nassau 04, thank you.
Hansa 3, let me do this land line level 240. Lost on the barometer, land line level 240. Base 5 Alpha, descend 7000 Italian, UTS 1007.
Setting 701007, got 85 Alpha.
Base 5 Alpha, contact. Director 129, demand 300.
Didn't get the 1000 call. Flaps full.
Approach never location no Mike anymore 402 leave information Foxtrot. Treasure Angelo Mike approach descent flight level 110 weather information Foxtrot. Usually under arrival.
There's the 500 call. Flaps are down. Gears down and locked. Speed brakes off.
Wizard 1 Delta Echo, contact radar 128.765, thank you.
128.765, San Diego, Wizard 1 Delta Echo.
Minimums.
Landing. I'm parking on the right side.
Hansa 3, let me get clear to direct close. Lost on the barometer, thank you, direct close.
Altitude.
5.1.
Ah, man. I let the nose down.
910, 500.
Speed brakes out. Oh, thank you very much. Somebody appreciates it.
Delta 80 Mike, and level 90. It's setting 90, rotate for Mike.
Okay, so speed brakes are in. FD chart. Menu down. Enter. So I could go right anywhere. Actually, no, I want to be right on Kilo. Gas, I gotta tell you, I was at an airport, where was it? And it was $4, and I mean, talking about Jet A, was $4 and like 50 cents a gallon. And there were two FBOs, and they were both like right around that price. And here, I just checked the prices right before I landed, or right before I took off, and it's like $9.50 to land at this or for gas at this airport. Unbelievable. That's hard to believe. But that's the premium, you know, they get at these airports. So gas up before you get to these places.
2762 passing 3,300. Canada 2762, dzień dobry, approach identified, ground flight level 240. Land 240, Canada 27.
I think there's a reason Stevie O doesn't fly. I haven't seen him fly into Palm Beach. I wonder what the gas is down at, where does he fly out of? Opelika, is it? Taxi lane strobes. Flaps up.
approach identified, climb flight level 80.
Level 80, can find
Someday they'll have marshallers and wing walkers. Right? Someday they will. Park and brake is set. Speed brakes, flaps, pitot, static. Off. Ice protection systems. Icing. Off, off. Radar. Should have done this before I pulled over here. Traffic is off. Chart off. Radar exterior lights is required. Parking brake is set. Wheels are chalked. Emergency light switch. Lights. Lights. Standby flights. Avionics off. Climate control selectors off. Ice protections off. Throttles idle. Cut off. Engine stop. Buttons. Stop. Electrical lights. Or exterior lights. Logo taxi. All those off. Battery switch off. Here we go. Palm Beach. I gotta let those people out. Wow, look at that. I don't land here that often. That's one reason why I decided to come in here. But I did. So yeah. Not a lot of lights on yet, huh? Maybe there's a power outage. Alright, that's it for this one. Like I said, tomorrow I'll probably go back, and if the weather's conducive for it, I'll do that flight out of, or into Split again, a different route. And like I said, maybe possibly from Florence. Last time I flew from Florence, I had ATC. Never know. And then where else? Right? Where else? Crete. Gonna end up down in Crete. All right. So good night.